we saw that defining life is not that simple. Now, maintaining it is also not very simple, and that's what we're looking at. So what are the key things that needs to take place for an organism to live per se? So before that, a very simple question, and we have actually answered this. Why do we need to maintain? Why is it necessary? Once birth, why should we maintain per se? What is the answer? Again, this is not a word in your book. It's entropy per se. That is, things move from order to disorder. Things break down. You know, to maintain this, to slow this transition from birth to death, we need to maintain, right? That's the reason. Simplest one. Now, what are the key processes? Again, this is a key, not everything, but overview. So there are 1, 2, 3. These two combined can be told as 4 and 5. So what are the 5 things that is basically needed for a life to be maintained? Can you guess? First thing is a source of energy. We know that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. We need to consume. So first thing is consumption. Once it's consumed, not everything per se will be ready for our body to be absorbed. Apple per se, when you just keep it on your hand or something like that, doesn't mean it will get converted to part of your body, right? There needs to be a process. So that is breaking down. Digestion per se. Once you have it in a simplest manner, it's in a tummy, but tummy per se cannot do the absorption for every part of the body. It has to be transported. So once you break it down, you transport a different part of the body. Once you do that, as and when you require it, the body absorbs it through the process of respiration. Okay, so this is your ingestion, digestion, transporting, respiration. So what is this then? Well, whatever you eat will not be absorbed. And during respiration, there are some byproducts which is not good for the body, and they have to be what? Excreted. So these are the key processes. Okay, let's look at the notes. So why is maintenance of organized biological structure essential? Well, because body goes through breakdown and damage because of surrounding, and we do things and so on and so forth. That's very natural. So life relies on continuous repair and maintenance. Common sense. Okay. Now, what are the key processes? One is ingestion, taking in food, breaking it down, distributing it across the body, and energy release. That is, as and when we need it, the energy will be released. And of course, at last, we have waste to be removed from our body. Right? All these are very natural, and we go through it every single day. So all of this should be very simple to you all. Understanding this and processing it has to be very simple.